Hi, this is your most amazing sound bath practitioner of all times, Dream Kasia. Welcome everybody, I hope you have an amazing day. Today's intuitive message is to do with something I heard the other day, and I thought that it is important to address it. I didn't know how to put it in words, so of course I asked my intuition to pass the message on to wonderful people who are going to listen to me out there, and this is what came up. So spirituality is in fashion. This is what I now hear sometimes. That I wanted to say something because it is important to address it. Because spiritual growth is not a trend, okay, that is going to be only good for one season, and then it's just obviously going to be replaced by something else, something different or better, okay. It's part of our lives that is a privilege. This is a huge privilege to be able to grow in such a way, because when we are first babies, then we are toddlers, then we are obviously kids, then teenagers and adults. We stop physically growing, but our spirit never does, okay? And our spirit yearns for growth all the time, and it wants to express itself in its own unique, authentic way, okay? So there is nothing fashionable about it, or there is nothing trendy about it, and it's nothing to do with you, really, because the serious spiritual calling that is a privilege that was given to us by our ancestors, people who in the past fought wars and a lot of difficulty so that we now can live in a place that is safe. This is something to be really, really grateful for, because these people sort of dedicated their lives and their souls were struggling, and they had to go through massive hardship in order for us to now be living in healthy and in healthy, if you want to and choose it, world, okay? So we have to now build this world, and remember that people who are men who are weak men create bad times, and strong men create good times. And they must have been very, very strong, our ancestors, because they build good times for us, where we live in a place where there is security and abundance, and everything is really within reach, okay? It's in our pocket, it's in our mobile phone. But what we are forgetting to do is to be extremely grateful for this, but also use that to advantage of creating even better times. And what we have done, and I'm not speaking for everybody, but I'm just speaking for these people who think that spirituality is trendy. My neighbor's installing solar panels, so it's gonna be a bit loud. Then we gave our power away. Okay, now where is our power? Okay, because this is the thing that what are we doing with our power? Our power is actually our attention that we gave away to somebody else. We keep on, I'm not talking about myself, but for example, watching things and on TV all the time, and listening to so-called experts in there, okay? It's giving away attention that is your power, and attention that is your love, your strength, your only currency, and your energy. You're giving it away to somebody else who doesn't even know what the world is all about, okay? They just want, they just have their own agenda, okay? I know it is pretty much the most serious thing I've recorded so far, but I just thought it is important, and the message is flowing through me. So guys, before you jump into that spiritual path, so to speak, and really insist on going for it, which means that you are full on going in, all in, okay? Know this, that it's just as if you were in a building, okay? A building that some people are trying to jump on the third floor or on a penthouse straight away before they go through the door and on the ground floor. When you go through the ground floor, you're seriously going to see some crap that needs to be cleared. Okay, this is generational trauma. This is everything to do with who you are not, who you were taught to be within somebody else's limits. This is something that is got nothing to do with your authentic blueprint, that who you are and what your calling is here. Okay, and I'm talking here to spiritual leaders, to people who have purpose calling, who have that mission, his sense of mission, okay, that they need to realize in order to create a better and stronger world. It's important because you need to go through that ground floor and cleanse it. Then you get to the first floor and the second floor, and there is less and less crap on every single one. And obviously the penthouse is all just clear, and you can see the vision, and you can see clearly everything. It is amazing that you can see it. But what you can see from the top is also the struggle of other people, and the calling and a mission and a spiritual path and growth. It's all about not trendy crystals wearing around your, all around your house and everything and hanging there and talking about it. It's to literally just, you don't get to stay on your penthouse. It's just looking out there who's still on the ground floor, who's still there that needs to be pushed up onto the first floor. Okay, yeah, you just get to visit your penthouse when you don't help other people, but spirituality is nothing to do with you. It's all to do with the spirit that needs to realize itself in serving other people, to to sort of unlock their potential, to make themselves feel better. So when you're already there, when you're already somewhere where you know you are in a really good place, then your sense of security and your sense of mission and calling for your purpose realization should not allow you to sit there and make things about you, because you're going to understand there's nothing to do with trendy. This is not something that sells. This is serious stuff and responsibility like there is no tomorrow. This is huge responsibility. If you decide to become so-called spiritual, I'm talking about because spiritual growth is a natural growth of our soul. The reason why it's sped up right now is just because we don't need to get distracted with wars and other horrible things that were happening to our ancestors. Now it's time for us to rise. And for us to rise is we need to retrieve this attention out and put it within us. Because inside of us, there is a massive encyclopedia of knowledge of everything that we possibly could need in order to grow in a healthy and happy way and build those amazing times for our next generation. So this is the serious stuff that I wanted to address, and this message came out really beautiful. And you guys have a beautiful day. I love you, and seek out for high vibes. I love you. Bye.